how cool we were with each other. And we were married 13 years, but she was my friend. And I like to think that I was her friend too, you know what I mean? I think that we were made to be friends forever, directly or indirectly, you know? Um, you know, even though we were married 13 and I was married 15 this time, those 13 years actually feel a lot longer than these 15 that I was married to this one. 13, it felt like I was with her forever. And it really does, even to this day. It feels like way more than 13 years, you know what I mean? So, because I have a lot of memories about those 13 years to where these 15 years, I don't have very, very good memories, you know what I mean? And I did a lot. I mean, we did a lot, but you know, when it's done for the wrong reasons, you don't tend to hold on to those memories, you know, because you know that they, excuse me, you know that they're not genuine, they're not real, man. You know what I mean? It's all a facade. That's how I always felt. Anyways, like I said, I wasn't in a good place a week ago, and I just want you to know that. But I want you to know that I got out of it pretty quick. You know, I did get depressed to the point to where I just like I didn't care. You know, and probably subliminally that's why I got all these two abscesses on my arm. You know, because I was trying to harm myself. You know, and just get it over with. You know, but I'm not in that state anymore. Nowhere near it. You know what? I'm gonna shine under pressure, just like a diamond, and be as freaking hard as one too. I'm not gonna be like a pipe and just burst. You know, because I'm better than that. You know, God made me better than that. God, Jesus Christ, made me better than that. He prepared me for these kind of moments. All his life, he has put me through trials and tribulations so I could pass the test, so I can respond to this drastic change that has happened in my life. Because if I'm not prepared, I succeed in doing what I was going to do last week. But no, I am prepared. He has prepared me. There's nothing they can put in front of me that he has not made me ready for. So, in this trials and tribulations, I'll keep y'all posted on what's going on. You know, and like I said, I'm on my way to the airport and picking up my ex. You know, she knows that I'm divorced. She knows that I got probably screwed over, but I haven't seen her since then. You know, but I know one thing. I know that she'll never go. I told you so. Because she's got too much class. All she'll probably say is that she's sorry. Because that's the kind of person she is. And you know, and it's unfair that I don't have somebody, you know, that I think so highly of regularly in my life. The way we were meant to be, started friends. We should be friends. You know, because I think she brings out a lot of good in me. In fact, I know that. You know, every time that I speak, that I've spoken to her, she's always made me feel important, and that to me is like fucking gold. You know, when somebody you think highly of makes you feel important, it's like, oh shit, nothing better can happen. You know, it makes you feel good. It makes you feel like you belong. Like you're part of something. You know what I mean? So, kind of see where we're at. I haven't seen her in a while, but I'll be glad to see her. You know, I was hollering her name that night that I was questioning everything. I just wanted her to be around to tell me how I deserve to live. amazing because I'm the coolest. And you know, just shit like that. It would make me. So hopefully that'll happen soon. You know, I mean, I'm not an asshole, man. You know, you just don't stop loving someone just for the hell of it. I don't believe that at all for 1 minute. If you ever loved a person, I don't think you can just grow out of love. I think you can have a different kind of love, but not grow out of love, ever, unless they try to kill you or something. You know, and that was never the case with me or her. We never tried to hurt each other. I mean, we talked plenty of shit. She talked shit too. But anyways, she's the coolest. I'm sure that it'll be fine. So I'm gonna let y'all go. Remember this thing that y'all are gonna see me through. It's gonna be kind of like a transformation of what I was going through now and how I was handling it compared to what I'm going through later and how I'm handling it. I think that you'll find that it's going to be totally different. I think I'm going to look a lot younger. I don't think I'm going to look all haggard. It's going to have a change all the way around, not only physically, mentally, spiritually, you know, because I'm there right now. I'm there, you know. I just feel like I feel blessed. You know, I feel really blessed. There's people that have pointed this out to me, you know, they don't even know what they've done, you know. But when they point myself and they say, hey, you know what, we had to talk to you, you know, that makes you feel good, you know what I mean? Because all those people, there's like 300 people there, you know, and you are the one that shined to the point to where they want to talk to you. They want to know who that person that they heard speak was. Or was that an accident? You know, did he just read this? Or did it just come from his mind? Well, you know, they quickly found it came from my mind because I have a very sharp mind and I feel like intelligence, it's very attractive to anyone. You know, especially coming from somebody in a situation where there's not a lot of common sense that comes out of there, you know what I mean? Or even sounding right. So for somebody to sound decent, say, wow, that's the kind of person that we need to talk to. Because that person right there is not a statistic. He's an exception, and I can feel it. So that kind of makes me feel better. Anyways, every day I'm gonna try to let y'all in on, you know, on some of my life, you know, because I'm telling you, I'm not just saying this because it's my life, but I think I've lived a pretty crazy life, man. I mean, up and down, up and down, up and down, to the point to where I'm surprised I'm not talking to myself. But I am talking to a phone that's got a camera, so basically I am talking to myself. But, you know, eventually I hope somebody listens to me because that's why I do it. I hope somebody listens, and I hope somebody takes something out of this and that can help them, you know, overcome, you know, not only being homeless, overcome the whole situation. I mean, I'm overcoming being homeless, also being taken advantage of, also going from, you know, from this to that in such a fast way. You know, I was like, man, there's a saying what's happened to me. It's called, I got taken fast, real fast. You get me? That's what happened to me. But at the same point, you know, I don't want to dwell on that. What I want to dwell on is me being who I say I am. If that makes sense. You know, me being who I say I am. And if I truly believe that age doesn't define me, even though I'm 57, that doesn't matter. Well, then it shouldn't matter in this situation either. And if I truly think that I'm a rooster and I can crow in any chicken coop, if I truly believe that, then I'd want to do it. It wouldn't even be an option. It'd be something I would do. Like secondary thing, you know what I mean? I would do it, no problem. Because this ain't no competition. I mean, this right here is only like a little bump on the road, man. Come on. Hard times is when you're getting out the penitentiary. You think you're going to stay with someone, but they've been dead for a year. And you go to their house, and nobody's there. And the grass is all grown. So you know that everything's boarded up. So you know they ain't lived there in a while. And you found out that where you were planning on staying, these people have been dead for over a year. That right there is drastic. That can make you want to change. But you know what? It didn't delay nothing. I kept on going. You know, I made up as I went, man. You know what I mean? So what? Okay, I was gonna stay here. I'll just stay with my sister across the border. So I was living in Mexico and working in the United States, man. See, that's a book for itself. You know what I'm saying? I was a taxi cab driver on this side and lived on the other side. A lot of people say, that's a bunch of bullshit, man. That really doesn't happen. Happens all the time. I did it. So, and it's cheaper. Yeah. It's cheaper to live over there and then work over here. You know, because the dollar goes a longer way over there. So it's cool. Anyways, yeah, I've done that. So that's hard. I mean, it could drive you to drink, you know what I mean? It could drive you to drink. But it didn't faze me. I went on and did what I needed to do. You know what I mean? So I'm going to do the same thing here. You watch. You're going to see me, if you're patient, because I don't want to do it illegally. I want to do it all legal. You get me? And I want y'all to see the transformation and hopefully the blueprint on how to be homeless, beat it, and getting over a divorce all at the same time with a bitch that you don't understand. It's all going to be one. And you're going to see a transformation. And I'm going to tell you a little about me, to where I'm hoping somebody can just say, hey, man, you need to write a book. You need to get that. Let me back you. That'd be awesome. But, you know, hey, if I'm going to dream, I'm going to dream big, baby. You know what I mean? So, anyways, say, Cole, I'm going to wrap it up because we got to go. But I'm going to end this with, you know, I got 2 little kids. I got 2 grown ones, but 2 little ones. And I want to say goodnight to Cole and Kylie. And also good night to my oldest daughters for giving me the courage and believing in that I can make a difference, because they feel like I'm special. And that right there in itself, man, you know, kids thinking you're special, that's awesome. So with that said, man, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Love you. Take care. Stay warm.